Welcome back to Forever Shy, Never Shy. This is episode 8. Alright, so I'm only on 8 episodes. I ain't got to double digits yet. But I got a motherfucking platinum artist on my shit in less than 10 episodes. So that's a record for me.
Yes, sir.
But introducing
DLow.
DLow. Y'all already know.
Right.
My boy.
Theo.
See, he ain't even know the college. That's his first time. Cool. He's shy and
Too
shit.
cool for school right there.
Right. But nah, so we got DLow in the building, man. Fresh off a tour in Europe.
Yes, sir.
That's crazy.
Yes, sir.
Crazy.
Come home to a platinum single. That's crazy.
It's a blessing.
Right? Like, what better to come home to? What could you dream to better come home to than a platinum single?
Other than my single, definitely my girl.
Word?
Okay.
It's like a dream come true, you know.
Okay. So
I'm trying to get there.
So you say the best thing to come home to them girl. So she play a big part in your career.
Yeah, she like my right hand man, really.
Okay.
My no man, to be honest. Like
Okay.
if certain things don't look right, she own it. If certain things don't fit me, she own it. If certain music I make don't sound right, she own it.
So when you say a no man, so you like most people got a yes man, somebody who damn near sending them off in a way.
Yep.
Yes to everything. So you say she the no man.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You feel like that's necessary for everybody that's pursuing something, every artist?
Yeah, anybody that's trying to have a solid career, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. You need that person to just make everything solid for you.
Does that person being your girl have a greater impact than if it was just like one of the guys just telling you like?
It's like we got a better connection, you know. I'm with her every day, 24 hours. So she knows exactly who I am. She knows exactly what I want to do, and she knows exactly how to get it done for me. You know?
Okay.
So it's definitely a plus for me.
Yeah. They say having a solid woman in your corner will definitely do it for you.
Ain't no wrong.
Do the business and pleasure ever, do it ever get jammed up, or is it just always? How do you
feel
work
like
that out?
You have to solidify boundaries. You know?
Right.
You got to let her know what it is that you want her involved with, and what it is that you want to just handle yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So a question for you. So having pretty much like a manager as a girlfriend is
Yes.
slightly going to these events. You know, your name pretty big. How do your relationship hold up when you got all these like young women, you know, pulling at you and trying to get your attention? How do your girl respond to that?
I think she really handles that well, only because she know me. She know our relationship. She know that I won't cross those boundaries or sacrifice us for nothing.
Okay.
You know, because she bring me the world, and my only mindset is, what can somebody else bring me that she not already giving me?
So back to this platinum album thing though.
Yes, sir.
So when you think about the biggest artists from Chicago right now, Cowboy hot, Dreezy hot, Derek Herb. But if you go down that list, those are names you're gonna hear. I don't know if any of them have a platinum single.
Yeah, I'm probably me
So-
and Chance the rapper are probably the only 2 platinum artists in
Okay.
Chicago right now.
So what do you think if you hit somebody like Everyday Struggle, all these different platforms, they go down they list of rappers, if they leave a name off that list, like what do you think that's about?
It's just motivation to me.
Okay, it's just motivation.
I mean, I've been getting left out of a lot of things my whole life,
Okay.
and I've yet to fold. I've yet to let that determine my destiny. You know, so if I'm ever left out of something, I'm just thinking like, I gotta go harder.
Okay.
I gotta force my way into this. I gotta kick this door down so they can really give me that respect that I deserve. It's not ever a moment where I'm just like, man, I feel bad because they ain't mentioned my name.
Right.
It's gonna happen sooner or later.
Absolutely. I mean, but you got the numbers though.
Yeah,
So at the end of the day, like you come off very, very humble. But when you putting up them type of numbers and your name is left out, if it's ever left out, you don't feel like you might need to get cocky on some Soulja Boy shit. Like, look, I'm a fucking legend. Fuck with everybody talking about, like, like run down your resume.
Yeah,
like, hold the fuck up. Like,
At some moments, I did feel that way.
Right.
I felt like I needed to take that approach, but then I look at the positives and the negatives. Right?
Absolutely.
Soulja Boy, he came out doing all that for nothing, really.
Right.
He ain't getting major books for no shows. He ain't
Right.
doing everything that he could be doing if he went about things the right way.
Okay.
So my only mindset is to remain humble and just keep working.
Absolutely.
And, so it's happening now. We climbing that ladder now.
Absolutely.
That's just how I'm on. I'm the humble dude. I'm the one in the back. Y'all can make all the noise, but I'm gonna sneak around that corner. You ain't gonna see me.
Okay. So one thing that I noticed about you is that with your music, it's able to bring out the energy of crowds.
Yes,
right? It's definitely able to bring out the energy of crowds. I think your biggest songs have been catered more towards a younger audience, towards the kids.
Yeah.
You actually did my niece's 8th grade graduation this past summer, and I saw you with the kids. I was taking pictures, and you took every picture they asked you to take.
Yes, sir.
You danced with every kid. You was like, I don't want to battle you. You it's like you did stuff that people don't do, that celebrities, that artists don't do.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I'm saying? You took time and like affected every kid. So like it seems like outside of the music, outside of the dancing, you got an actual passion for kids. Like where did that come from?
It's just my life, man. Me as a shorty growing up, I didn't have that person that I can run to, or just a celebrity that I knew was cool. Like, I feel like if I approached any celebrity that I loved growing up, they probably gave me a cold shoulder. Mm-hmm. And these kids and families, and they created this DLow guy. They supported me. They spent their money. They helped me go on tour. They helped me, like, they are the reason I am who I am. So in my mind, I owe them the world. They don't owe me nothing. They give me the love and support just out of the kindness of their heart. So I feel like I gotta give them that same energy.
Okay, absolutely. So let's go back to the beginning. Like, where did this all start? Like, it seemed like the buzz. You know, Chicago was hot, but a lot of artists come from the South Side, and the West Side came with a whole different vibe. Like, so take me back to the beginning of where all of this started. What made you get into music and dancing and things like that?
Man, I'm from out west,
right?
And I was out west every day and night. I was trying to gang bang and sell weed and trying to run behind the wrong people, you know. And dancing has always been an outlet of mine to express myself. You know, whenever there was a situation going on with me, I danced my way through life, you know. And it just happened. I created this thing called Team Fiesta, where we had American flag bandanas, and it was like 200 of us every day just dancing and just having a great time, you know what I'm saying? Right. So I had linked up with Kemo and the whole bop scene. You know, he from K-Town, I'm from L-Town. We just linked the whole out west up together through our movement. And from there, everybody just started paying attention to us. It started going out south, over east, up north. So we united the city through a dance movement. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Something new, nobody ever seen, just something new. And it all took off from there, you know. I made DLow shuffle and really solidified that bop sound. You know.
Speaking of the shuffle, so like a lot of people actually says that like Kemo was first, right?
Yeah. And
then the shuffle hit, and they consider you passing him up.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
I don't really consider myself passing him up, right? I really consider it as he didn't take full advantage of an opportunity that was in his face. He wanted to be in competition with me so bad that he let his blessings slip away from him. Yeah, well, Kemo, he was like the face of this though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was crazy talented.
I always played the background. I was cool playing the background. You know, we was going to shows together. He was getting paid, and I wasn't, but I was still there to support. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. And I just felt like my hunger, my drive, my ambition was so much more solid that it just took me where I needed to be. And the difference between me and him, I didn't let my pride dictate who I was as an individual. Right. I put that to the side, and I just kept going. I reached out 1,000,000 times just to show how solid I am, but people is how it is, you know.
Right. Well, we gotta put a missing person report out on Kemo. Like,
yeah, man.
Kemo at?
I think he needed this time away from everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because he let so many people make decisions for him that cost him his career, really. You know what I'm saying? But I'm always here as a friend, as a brother, as a mentor, because I've been through so much of this music that I can reach out. So, like, if you do see this, you know, it's always all love.
Yeah, it ain't too late. Well, Tiger came back. Soulja Boy came back.
That's true. I do want to, like, go back a little bit, though. Shuffle.
Yeah.
Huge in Chicago, right? I don't know how many views it's got, but it's probably well over 1 million, right?
Mm-hmm.
How did you come up with the whole concept of like putting a dance together and actually kind of like describing a dance with a beat and making it a song? How did you come up with that?
So the whole process of that was, my mindset about that, we were all together every day. Like I said, like 200 of us.
Okay.
And I was always the one making up routines.
Okay.
Right? Routines, different routines here and there. So something clicked in my head, was like, let's make a song. I told this to Kemo. Let's make a song called the Bop King Shuffle. We gonna put some moves together. We had a homie we knew, let him make the beat, and we just go.
Right.
And we was gonna do a routine that we already had been using forever, that we use everywhere we go. We was just gonna make crazy names like Bunny Hop, Take Baby Steps. Like, niggas don't like that
Like
shit.
the cha-cha slide down there, like
You feel me?
like an updated version.
That's
of
all it
cha-cha
really
slide.
is, you know?
For sure.
So my mindset going into it was, let's just really bring unity to this dance field in Chicago and bring everybody together and make them dance together. You know what I'm saying? Because things at that point in life, I started getting crazy with the violence and with the guns and with all that. So we tried to like go left. Like, y'all, let's leave that alone and let's focus on this. And it worked, but then, you know, life happens.
Okay, you say it was a Bob King Shuffle.
Yeah, that's what it's
But
supposed
the
to be.
name not Bob King Shuffle.
Yeah, so after me and Kemo got into it,
Oh, okay.
I didn't care. I didn't stop.
Right.
I was just like, you want to do this or not? He didn't. I did. So I did. I did it, and we here.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So, could you see like where you at right now? Could you see this from the beginning? Like when you first started this, did you ever see it going there?
Man, never.
Right.
I didn't expect to really be nowhere right now.
Right.
You know, when I was at that stage of life, everything in my life was not so great. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was going through a lot of different things, and some of these things I don't talk about because I don't want sympathy from nobody. I don't want nobody to be like, man, I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
I want my story and my journey to be inspiration to nations of people.
Right.
You know
But
what
you
I'm
gotta tell it to inspire
Yeah.
people. Though, so
But at that moment in time, I was just dealing with a lot, you know, trying to be somebody I wasn't, trying to chase after a lifestyle that didn't fit me at all.
what type of lifestyle?
Man, selling weed, gang banging,
Streets.
yeah, the whole streets thing. And it's only because I didn't have that support I needed at home. You know, around that time, my grandmother, she had just died. You know, she was like my foundation. And I was around people that didn't care about me, that didn't show me no respect, that didn't love me for who I was, you know what I'm saying? And this even before I was DLow. They mistreated me, they kicked me out the house. It was all bad for me.
Right.
So I was trying to find love in the streets because that was my second option.
Right.
It was home, streets, or nobody, just me.
Right.
You know, so I was chasing that love, and I ended up just not giving up on myself, man. And
Right.
I never expected this ever. Never would have.
Okay. So you got a album release
Yes, sir.
coming out. What's the new music? What's the vibe of the new music? Are we dancing? Is it? Cause you talk about all the stuff going on in your life. Is that in the music this time?
Yeah.
Or is it? So what's the vibes on the?
Yeah, I mean, in certain songs you feel my pain. In certain songs you feel situations I've been in with friends. In certain songs it's just a good vibe. It's just a more mature DLow vibe. It's still a good feel, still good bounce dance music, but a more mature style of that. You know, just showing the elevation mentally, just showing the elevation physically through my dance moves, just telling the story with my voice and my body. That's what this project is really about.
Absolutely.
So I got a question about that. So the world know DLow as a dancer.
Yeah.
When did you really like start actually making music for like just like regular music?
I think I've always made regular music.
Okay.
But once DLow Shuffle hit for me, I knew that was the lane I had to chase.
Okay.
I didn't want to miss my beat, man. So I made DLow Shuffle Part 1, Part 2, Doing Like Me, Bop Challenge, everything, anything that helped me stay relevant in that lane, I did it because it worked. But as far as making music, I got songs from 2012, 2013 that I was rapping and trying to be a musician with, you know.
You feel like there's gonna be a hard transition though for you to make from like we see artists like Bow Wow. We ain't let Bow Wow grow up.
Yeah,
like,
nah.
we saw you grow up, and then when you tried to hit me with the I shoot a nigga, I do this, like nah, bro, we saw you grow up. You can't tell me that. But in this era, it's kind of different because we let Drake tell us that. We let Drake say, "I'll bring the clip back empty," but we knew you grew up on Degrassi, so it's just like, but we allow it though.
Yeah.
So do you feel like in this era we in right now, it's gonna be a hard transition to go from a rapper, even though that you live your story, but people had a perception of like he rapping to a younger audience to now he rapping about something serious that I me as a adult need to listen to. You think it's gonna be a hard transition to make?
In my opinion, I really feel like it's all about the approach, really. I feel like a handful of people probably not gonna accept it, but I feel like if my presentation is right, it'll definitely work. Right. And I just believe in myself so much that I can't even think about nobody not accepting it. I feel like I can force that to happen. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the person I am, you feel me?
Absolutely. Do you feel like when you go overseas and you doing things that like we talking about platinum, like that's the top. You know what I'm saying? We talking about overseas tours. So do you feel like in Chicago people really understand how big that is? Like when they think it, you feel like people really get it yet, or do you feel like you know what I'm saying?
I don't really think people here gets it because like this is my stomping ground. I mean, I've been here forever.
Right.
Everybody here probably seen me 2 or 3 times.
Exactly.
So, the degree of me being relevant is probably at its lowest here. Most of my congratulations and my love and my dang DLow this platinum in Germany and this came from people outside of Chicago.
That's crazy though.
But it's nothing that I'm against.
Right.
I get it. It's just like if we grew up in the same household and I see you every day, but cousin Kiki come over here and I embrace her so much, it's because I haven't seen her in like a year or so.
Right.
But then you go somewhere for a week and come back, I'm like, oh, it's good.
So it's just the comfort, like to see
You know
comfortable with you.
Yeah.
Because you really out here showing your face.
But I'm okay with that. I'd rather you treat me like family. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'd rather you be like, all right, good for you, but nigga, like, come on.
Right.
I need more. And
right.
I'm okay with that.
That's
that inspiration I need. Like, come on, give me that energy. I ain't running from that.
I do feel like overall, it's no one that dislike you. You know what I mean? Like, people love you. You know what I mean? Like these kids love you, and that's dope. Because first off, the kids don't have jobs, so
you
none of the
them,
people that make the
get
money
the parents,
because they watch YouTube constantly. You know, so definitely.
That's true.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that, man. Like, I love this city with everything in my heart, and I don't ever see myself running away. Like, I'll move away and venture off and live a lifestyle that I want to create for myself. Right. I don't never see myself like treating people here like outcasts.
I'm glad you said that. Cause I've been doing this for maybe 2 months.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The whole podcast thing. I'm trying to elevate it. And a lot of people, I hear so many people say stuff like Chicago is just crab in the barrel mentality. You gotta leave to make it big. You gotta get up out of here. You gotta go to LA. You gotta go to Atlanta. All these type of things. Juice WRLD just on Breakfast Club saying that like it's a crab in the barrel mentality. You gotta get up out of that. So you disagree with that? I haven't felt that because like we say it's a crab in the barrel mentality, but you got a platinum record and you on my shit that like ain't even on shit yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's love here.
It's all about
what you think when people say that.
It makes no sense to me.
Right.
Like, listen, bro, I'd have been shot at.
Right.
I'd have had somebody put a gun in my chest and squeezing the trigger, the gun jammed. I'd have been robbed. I'd have been jumped on. Like, I'd have been probably through the worst situations ever. But that only makes me stronger. That makes me want to help this place be better. Like, anybody that thinks running away from a situation that made you, I feel like they cowards.
Okay.
Every single one of them, from whoever, Juice WRLD, whoever. Like, if you don't want to embrace your struggle, you don't want to embrace what made you, what makes you think you're going to run somewhere and make them love you the way the people that you came up with love you? It makes no sense.
What was one of your biggest moments during your careers?
Okay. One of my biggest moments that I'm going to take to the grave with me. Beyonce did Do It Like Me at Super Bowl halftime.
Yeah.
Word?
Do
you remember that?
Nah.
I don't remember that. I ain't
Look
seen
it
it.
up. Her last Super Bowl that she performed at, she did my song halftime.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Did she cut you a motherfucking check?
No. See, happened.
Man, Beyonce need to
Would
cut
you
that
care
check.
about the check?
I
wouldn't care about the check.
Listen, I don't care at all.
She got it, she can do it.
She can, but it's just it was like, you know what I'm saying, I was doing good for myself. I was, you know what I'm saying, how people reached out to my label and they cleared it, you know what I'm saying? And it was more like we just wanna do a quick little segment of, you feel me? And it was just like, cool, that's Beyonce.
That's gonna put your shit through the roof.
You feel me?
Some more anyway.
And that's exactly what happened. After she did my song, I probably went up at least 4-5 million views. Then I started getting booked. It was I benefited off that. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So in the way she did cut you.
In a way, I did get a check from her.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
That was my highlight, man.
Beyonce. Shout out to Beyonce.
So, do you remember when she walked past Chance doing the interview and she kind of like, I think she hugged him or touched him? Would you say that was about the same feeling you got when she did Do It Like Me?
I was crying, bro.
Yeah.
I was crying.
They gotta be bigger than getting
I was
touched by
yeah,
Beyonce.
no, yeah, that's
Give a fuck about Beyonce touching them.
Like, I care about that too, but no, but
the manager he's talking about is here, so he gotta chill.
Oh, man.
That dude ain't getting to you.
No.
Shout out to Beyonce, be drinking and hugging and drink. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
no, but that was a highlight for me, man. And I think another highlight for me, I was on tour.
Yeah.
It was called the Let's Dance Tour, and it was with all the dance crazy. It was me, Silento, I made with Nene, IR Memphis, the Hit the Quan dude. We Are Tunes, the boys that made the Nene dance. We all went on this tour, 15, 20 cities, and Chicago was like the second to last show on the tour, and that was like the first show my mother ever came to. You know what I'm saying? That was the first show she ever seen. That's her first time ever seeing me perform. And I had just made a song about her like a month before. And I got to hold her hand and perform that song for her and with her before she passed away. So that's like my...
Okay. That's dope. That's dope, man.
That's
That's super dope.
That's like my highlight for sure.
For sure. Speaking of Silento, so Do It Like Me came out before
everything.
his Watch Me Whip, Watch Me Nene, right? So the concept of his song was almost identical to yours.
Yeah.
How did you feel about that?
I really didn't take no offense to it, to be honest. I just felt like I'm a trendsetter.
Okay.
I'm setting these trends. If this how this young man gonna eat, I ain't gonna step on his toes because I'm eating too. But I felt okay about it. You know, Juju on the beat, he used my beat. He used the same exact beat as me. My same formula. I created that formula, but I'm okay with that formula being repeated as long as they capitalizing off of it. You know what I'm saying? I was solidified. I was eating already.
Right.
So I didn't have a problem with it. It was just...
So you didn't get paid off even... I mean, I guess Silento was different even though...
His stuff was different, so
the concept was the same.
Juju on the beat.
The Juju beat, exact same beat.
It
did you get paid off that?
I didn't get paid off that because I had sampled Crown Mob Nugget V Buck. You know what I'm saying? So by him using the same beat, all the bread go to them for the beat. Oh. I get paid off my lyrics from writing the lyrics. They get paid off the beat. You know what I'm saying? Right. So he get his bread off the lyrics. So it was a whole different little mix up.
Right. I don't feel like you should feel away like that because at the end of the day, it's just like when somebody kind of copy. I don't want to say steal, but somebody kind of copy your idea and run with it. First, it's art. It's to be interpreted and reused and things. But at the same time, it's like you made the wave. They rode the wave, but you made the wave, so you can make another one. They can't make one. I ain't saying they can't make one, but they haven't shown that they can. So it's just like, you know, I wouldn't be too mad at that anyway. Just make another one. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Absolutely.
So do you have any? So we got the new album coming out.
Right.
Album release party is 4/19 this Friday, actually.
Yes, sir.
As far as like music and dance, do you have a song that has? Do you have a song that's a dance song?
On my album, yeah, I do actually. It's called Party.
Okay.
It's called Party, featuring my homie Katie Young Cocky. That's the most danciest song on the album. The rest of them is really a real chill, melodic vibe. You can bounce your head to, just like listen and just feel it.
Okay.
Really.
Okay. I'm excited to hear what it sounds like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's different. It's different. And everybody I play it for always tell me like, man, that's you?
Okay.
I ain't expecting that from you.
Okay.
And it's gonna be one of those, man. Trust me. It's gonna be crazy.
So as far as collaborations, during your whole career from the beginning to now, who have you worked with, or who inspired you more, or who are you like kind of connected to right now? Kind of like another question.
I did features with Chance,
Okay.
Jeremiah, T-Pain, and I had a song with Uzi, but it was through the label, you know, so it is what it is. But my inspiration as far as an artist, of course, growing up, I watched Chris Brown a lot.
Okay.
I watched Marion, but in all reality, man, MC Hammer made me like really
It's kind of
embrace
That's going back. How old are you?
23, man.
That's going back kind of far. That's before my time.
Yeah. He really kind of helped me embrace being different.
Yeah.
It's like he was him and he didn't care. He was doing all that weird.
Don't fuck your money up like he did.
Oh no, yeah.
Don't let him inspire you too much.
Listen.
Keep that shit at dancing. Like, don't follow
That's
nothing
all.
else that that nigga
That's
did.
all, bro.
Like,
That's
alright.
all. That's all
Alright.
it is. But that's
Alright.
those are like my inspirations as a musician. But right now, just really seeing how life is and going through life. I didn't really listen to him, and I wasn't a big fan of his at all. But J. Cole is really a dope artist to me, bro.
Okay.
Why Cole though?
Just because he speak facts, and he trying to be inspirational to young men like me to get my life in order from point A to point Z.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I really rock with him.
Cole heavy against the drugs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with you being so like influential to kids, I think that's big. That it makes sense that that's somebody that you rocking with, because the kids with the drugs is crazy right now.
Yeah.
Even in Chicago, like the type of drugs that the kids is on is it ain't, you know, it ain't the shit that we was fucking with.
Listen, one thing.
We back in our day.
One thing I want to get better with, man, is being consistent when it comes to being an inspiration to the youth. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm making this transition of being this grown and more mature DLow, like, I'm going to give you an example of what I mean. When I was doing all this stuff, this positive stuff with the youth, when I was dancing real heavy around the whole team for yesterday's, Laquan McDonald was part of my group.
Wow.
He was
big, right?
He was part of my group, and
That's crazy.
he was with me every day. Like,
Dang.
every day, every chance he got, he was right under us, man. And all this gang stuff started happening, and we kind of branched off away from each other because it was a whole bunch of nonsense happening. But I felt like if I would have stayed consistent with being that person I was, that leader I was, and didn't run from the problems that was happening, he'd still be alive right now. He'd still be with us. He'd still be dancing with us. He'd still be having a great time. He didn't have a family. He didn't have nowhere to turn to, so he started gangbanging and doing all that stuff that he didn't do. That wasn't him. He didn't want to do that stuff.
Right.
That's just what he had to do to make it in society at that point in time.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to get back to being more consistent as a leader, you know, as a leader for myself, for the youth, for anybody that's following me that needs that. I'm definitely trying to be that.
I think it's dope that you recognize your influence. 'Cause
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of artists don't.
Yeah.
I think a lot of artists don't realize how much kids is listening to them, and I think that when you got a lot of sense, that shit needs to be in the music.
Yes, sir.
And like, you know, we talked about different rappers on the show before, who's influential, who's not, and one of my like rappers that's kind of like in a weird space to me is like Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? Like, Because Jeezy making a lot of big business moves, a lot of shit that makes sense. Like, you can tell he's a very intelligent dude, but like, he didn't put it in the music though at all, bro.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? So he influenced a generation to straight trap, hustle, do all negative shit. Yeah. But the whole time he had way more sense than that. But then put it in the music. So I think it's big that you understand your influence.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? And the whole Laquan McDonald thing is that's huge.
Crazy.
That's huge. Right?
Crazy. I think about it all the time, man.
So I hear you play a little ball. You know, heard you got a little sauce there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can handle somebody like me, you know, but
I think we already did this.
You know. Anywho,
I think we already had that.
As far as like you say pretty healthy. So you don't do drugs. That's what I read.
Oh yeah, no, not at all, man. Not at all.
No,
I might drink a little bit, you know, but no, I don't.
Okay, that's huge though.
No type of nothing.
There's so many artists out here. They pill, they molly water, you know.
Wasting their life, man.
Syrup.
Now I don't know if y'all remember Speaking Like This. Do y'all remember Speaking Like This?
Yeah, I know that dude.
Yeah, that dude died from a heart attack.
That's my
he was like 22.
Off the lean. Right?
Off the lean.
It's crazy because the nigga Nav took his whole style and ran. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Nav? Oh my, he sound just like the man, bro. The man died, little white boy from Canada, right? Took his whole, I'm talking about he sound just like the man, bro. And I can't listen to him because I know. And I'm just like, oh, you bogus as hell, bro. You just took that.
He won't admit that, bro. It's like, people like Speaking Like This, he had life so lit.
Oh yeah.
He gave us something to dance to every week, every month.
He was climbing, bro.
Man.
He was climbing.
Yeah.
He died from a heart attack doing lean. He wasted his talent, his gift.
Would you ever consider doing a no drugs campaign? Like we had Smokey the Best, no drugs. We had all these little campaigns. Remember the t-shirts with Dare? Yeah. We had all that on there. We don't have, the kids don't have that shit, and the drugs is like way worse than it was in our era.
Yeah.
So like, and you got a huge influence on the kids. But is that something? Would you be the next Smokey the Bear?
Yeah, of course. Of course. There's no question about that. If I'm trying to save as many of these kids as possible.
I need a refill.
You know what I'm saying? This shit down. Through every way. Through every way I can. So hell yeah, I'll be Smokey the Bear. I don't care. Whatever it takes.
We need that though. We need that. And I ain't even putting that on you like that's something you gotta do. But I'm just saying like we need that though. We need another Dare or something.
We definitely can create
some kids off the drugs.
We definitely can create something that makes sense for sure.
Hey, as far as like industry rappers or musicians, artists, who would you say you most like?
That's in the industry right now?
Yeah. Or even close to, if you can't figure it. Somebody who was just like you.
It's tough. I really don't. I got respect for people in the industry. I don't know who I like really. I don't know like if I like them, cause I really don't know too many industry guys. You know, I've hung out with them, kicked it with them, you know, here and there. It's never a bond building experience for me. It's just hey, hi, bye, cool. I see you doing your thing. That's what's up. So I don't got an answer for that. I don't really like nobody. I know them, I respect them, you know, but I don't really like nobody right now.
Yeah, okay, I hear that. When we talk about the atmosphere of Chicago, all the new music that's coming out, who do you think, like, who are you listening to right now?
In Chicago?
Yeah, from Chicago right now. Who are you listening to?
Let me be honest about that. Because, you know, in situations people be like, man, I rock with bro, so I listen to the band. Out of Chicago, it's tough. Damn.
I seen you in some photos with Taylor Bennett.
Yeah, that's my guy, but it's like I don't really listen to his music.
Okay.
I rock with him as a person, you know, as a friend. But I don't listen to his music.
Getting it 100 though.
Yeah, I'm just being honest.
People will definitely get that. You know?
I mean, I dance to cowboy songs, but I don't really listen to his music. You know what I'm saying? I dance to the song off for support, you know, just to embrace that Chicago culture. Really, being honest, there's nobody in Chicago that I'm really like listening to every day that I got in my ear every day. I'm really listening to DLow though, honestly.
Okay.
I'm listening to that. I'm listening to that every day, embracing that sound, understanding that sound, just trying to figure out what that sound is. That's what I'm listening to.
What's the name of the new album?
It's called "Boy, You Better Turn Up." It's like my
Boy,
slogan. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, you better turn
That's
up.
been my slogan forever.
Okay.
So I have to use that as because people gonna identify that. You know,
So people know that when they know you, they know
it's
that.
in the beginning of everything that got something to do with me. Any song that ever popped for me,
Right.
boy, you better turn up. That's the slogan.
What's the peak of success? What level do you want? Like what level would you be satisfied? Like when this shit all said and done and it's over with. Like what level? What has to happen? What goals do you have to achieve to be like, okay, I did what I needed to do in this music industry?
I really don't think I'll ever get to that point because I feel like it's so much life to live outside of things that you achieve.
Right.
So I feel like until I'm dead, man, until I
Just
die,
going.
I'm going. Like I of course I want to be the wealthiest. Of course I want to have the greatest songs. Of course I want to be able to own properties and be this mogul. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like there's no level to where I'm just like, okay, I'm good.
Right.
I'm satisfied with it. So,
Do you feel like, so we talk about the Cha Cha Slide, we brought that up. I know one of them came out in 2000. A few of them came out before that. So we're talking about something that's over 20 years old. Do you feel like the shuffle, do you feel like it's going to be that? So, cause these kids are growing up on it.
yeah.
So when they hear it, when they 30, they're going to know every word.
Of
So
course.
it's never going to go away.
Hey, listen.
So do you feel like at barbecues and weddings, 40-year-old people, like it's still going to be the show? Like,
No doubt about it.
okay.
Listen, I
That's
made
beautiful.
DLow Shuffle about 6 years ago. Going on 7. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Going on
Didn't
7.
know it was that long.
Yeah. Going on 7, bro. And I'm going to pack rallies. I'm going to birthday parties. I'm going to graduations. I'm going to, and that song come on, that same energy from the day I first performed it to today. The same exact energy.
Is that like that Meek Mill intro?
Yeah. That was a whole other level, you know what I'm saying? But it's that
Nah,
same.
it's like that. I'm a teacher, and that's one of my go-tos for my
Yeah,
students. Like
you
if we
feel
finna play music, that's one of my go-to songs for my
That
students.
vibe.
Like it's about 4 of them that I know. There's no cursing, and from kindergarten to 8th grade, they're gonna know the song,
Yes,
and they gonna know what to do when the song
Yes,
come
sir.
on. I don't gotta get no instructions. All I gotta do, as soon as they hear like the first 2 words, they
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
they know what's up. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's big.
Yeah.
It's big, and that's a beautiful thing.
Yes, sir.
Hey, so when you like at clubs and stuff, and they recognize that you're in the building, I'm sure they play your song, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Do they ask you over the mic to dance?
I mean, it's been situations like that, but in those type of sceneries, I'm chilling.
Right.
I came here to drink my drink. Me and my lady out, we chilling. Me and my family out, we chilling. I ain't coming to give y'all no show. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can put me in the back. We can talk about some numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like if I'm not, listen. The only way they'll get me is if I'm feeling myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
if
right.
I have a
Yeah,
couple of
chicken
drinks
shit.
and I'm chilling, they play that, we gone.
Okay.
It depends on where it's at though, the scene and who it is. You know what I'm saying?
True.
I got a lot of respect for different DJs and different club promoters and hosts, but it's like I don't be wanting to rock out. I be just like, nah, I ain't know nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever been in a situation where you wanted to turn up in the club and the no man says no, not tonight?
Let me be honest about that.
Right.
It's like in situations like that, she really always leave that up to me. It's like how
Okay.
she don't want about something about her. If I'm feeling some type of way about a situation and I'm eager and I'm like, ready to get it, she's never standing in my way.
Okay.
Because that's the support she got. Like, if that makes you feel that good, do it.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? But if she see me like, whatever, it's like, no.
Okay.
And, caps. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Is it any DJs that you more connected with in Chicago right now?
I think every DJ in Chicago, every major DJ in Chicago, like, I got a great relationship with.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Like who?
Great, like DJ Morris, DJ Ferris, DJ Navis, Hot Rod, Tone Capone, any DJ you really know.
Shout out to Tone Capone.
Sean Mack. Like I listen, Sean Mack, he a busy guy, you know what I'm saying? But we got a decent relationship. We ain't got
Sean
the best.
Max Mears, huh?
Yeah, we ain't got the best, but he's cool, you know.
Okay. Sean Mack, one of my favorite DJs on some like when I'm ready to chill.
And my girl,
like, if I go to a day party and I see Sean Mack, I'm like,
you know that. My girl, listen, every time she said fly on him anyway.
She wanna go.
Man, look.
Yeah.
Look at that.
You know what it is about Sean Mack though? He talked the perfect amount. Like he know how to get the crowd.
And he played it right
and
in.
shut the fuck. Some DJs talk too much, and some don't talk enough. But Sean Mack and Mike P. To me,
Mike P
is the best DJs.
I didn't think about him.
P from the Jam.
Yes, nigga. Yes.
Hey, he's a great DJ.
Mike P, one of the best.
Hey, listen, I'm low key gonna reach out to him to be my official DJ now.
What?
I've been thinking about that for like 2 years. Nah, yeah, I don't know.
Cause I
don't even care.
Yeah,
he gonna come this way. He know the vibes, man.
Absolutely.
What did you say?
What you mean?
He's not from here. Did you say that?
He wanted. I said he Juice WRLD DJ. He was just on tour with him overseas. But he did Players Ball for us in like 2017 or something like that. He did Players Ball down there in Carbondale for the Noobs. Shout out to Uncle Capone. He went on my Game Up. But yeah, Mike P came down there and it was fucking amazing.
He rocked it.
It was like
hey, he's a great.
It was different, bro. Like him talking, he got the voice. He know how to. He gonna rock some shit. Yeah. Mike P is gonna rock.
He's
some
amazing,
shit,
bro.
Yes.
I'm out to consider him a little more.
Yeah.
Sean Mack, that was like probably my number one.
Yeah, him and Sean Mack right there for me.
Yeah.
Right
hey,
there.
Mike P, Mike, I'm on your heels. You gonna see this? I'm on your heels, boy.
Definitely. So, before we wrap it up, man, is there anything else you want the people to know? I know the album coming up. Boy, You Better Turn Up is coming up. Do you got a date for it?
Yeah. It's April 19th, this Friday. It's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna post a flyer on all my social media. Make sure y'all follow me everywhere at I am DLow. That's at IAMDLOW. Make sure y'all follow me. If y'all want any information about the party, the album release party, follow me. It's up there. And I'm posting this whole week. You know what I'm saying? But before I leave, before we get up out of here, I always like to leave with a message. Just believe in yourself. Self-confidence is the key to success. If you believe in yourself and nobody else believes in you, the sky's the limit. Take me in my life and my story as an example. Many people gonna doubt you. Many people gonna turn their back on you. But as long as you know what you're working towards and know what you want to do with yourself, go for it. You'll fail a million times, but you need to fail to gain knowledge. Love yourself, love life, and just keep going. Just keep being yourself.
That's 100, man. That might be the most heartfelt shit ever said on this show.
That's
what's up, man. Cause we talk a lot of bullshit. He just said some real shit, man.
For sure. They need to hear that, man.
I get watery eyes. He used to get the type of vibe.
Yes, sir.
He's seasoned.
Man, I appreciate you coming through, bro.
Oh yeah, man. Listen, anyway,
it's crazy.
Y'all gotta thank this man too. You know what I'm saying? He don't gotta do this. He ain't gotta put these vibes in the L for y'all, but he do. He brought me here, and I came to embrace y'all, and we embracing the culture right here. This is black owned. This is a black man doing excellent things. Not just here, outside of life. Teacher, boxing coach too, right?
Football coach.
Yeah. Embrace this man. There's no way each of his videos should do 1 million views.
You heard that nigga, man.
Support your people, man.
Text this shit to everybody you know.
Share this. I'm sharing this 100 times. I need y'all to share this 1 million.
We gonna hold them to that.
We gonna go up. For sure.
100 times.
Yes, sir.
I definitely appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all.
Hey, they handshake with as smacky as ours. Our shit's like.
Episode 8, man.
Yes, sir.